Hey guys, this is Jess, and this is my instant match reaction for Arsenal 3, Spurs 1. We won the North London Derby, and I couldn't be happier. I think there's no real tactical analysis or anything that needs to come down to this. I just think it's a really good win in a time that we really needed it. I think over the last two games in particular against Burnley and Norwich, there was a lot of context of, well, Burnley and Norwich are not very good teams and we really didn't play that great, and I'm still not really sure what our style of play is. We don't score enough goals. And I think if you went back and watched those games, you saw a lot of positive aspects of what we were doing. Our build-up play was really, really good. We didn't give up any goals in those games. We looked relatively unchallenged in those games. We were confident in what we were doing. We had good players that could come off of the bench again. Back in the summer, a lot of people were saying that the players that we had brought in didn't improve our first team, and I think that these last three games have shown that it does. They do. And in particular, when I look at somebody like Tavares and Lakanga that are coming off of the bench, that's much different than bringing in El Neni and Danny Ceballos, or Cedric or whoever. So for me, I think this game was just a culmination of proof of concept. Like, I think those are the words that are coming up the most. Proof of concept of what we were trying to do against Burnley and Norwich. Is it really working? And can we move forward with this in the next couple of games? Do we have a style of play? Yes, we do. Do we have a game plan? Yes, we do. Do we have a starting 11 that's competitive? Yes, we do. Do we have players that can come off of the bench and make a difference? Absolutely. Have we made the right decisions in terms of who we wanted to bring in over the transfer window? I think so. I think profile-wise, we did a good job. Are we still missing a midfielder? Probably. And then also Arteta and his decision-making in terms of a starting 11. I was quite vocal about feeling like Xhaka is still a part of our best midfield, even though I prefer to move on from him, obviously. Like, I think there's another level you can get to without him. But I don't think anybody really made a definitive play for his position. And I always thought he'd come straight back into this team. I know he made some rash challenges. I know that he wasn't perfect. But ultimately, that midfield was so, so strong today. And a lot of that had to do with Granit Xhaka, which is a decision that was made by Mikel Arteta. So when he gets it wrong, we criticize. When he gets it right, you have to give him his flowers. And I think picking Thomas and picking Xhaka was the right decision. And also sticking with Aubameyang, somebody that a lot of people were like, he's done, he's washed, he's finished. His performance against Burnley deserved for him to keep the shirt. Lacazette is not fit. He's not. If you watched him against Wimbledon, he's not. Those decisions were the reason why we won this game and why we were so dominant in that first half. So for me, I couldn't be any happier because proof of concept is what I was looking for. We needed a decisive win to take us into the next three games. I think we play against Brighton, Crystal Palace, and Aston Villa. Those are three games that we should be very competitive in. I would expect six points out of those nine. And we're 5 points off the top above the Spurs and on our way. So, yeah, great game, good win, what you would expect in the North London Derby. And we move on to the next one. My name is Jessica. You can find me on Twitter at @It'sJessinho, and she knows Arsenal. Bye, guys.